Choosing the right sandpaper is crucial for successful sanding projects. The wrong sandpaper can lead to wasted time, damaged materials, and frustrating results. Understanding the basics of sandpaper selection empowers you to achieve professional-looking outcomes. This guide helps you decode coated abrasives and make informed choices for your projects. Different materials require different types of sandpaper. For hardwoods like oak and maple, start with a coarser grit like 60 or 80. For softwoods like pine and fir, begin with 80 or 100 grit. When sanding metal, aluminum oxide sandpaper is a good choice. Use silicon carbide sandpaper for plastics and other synthetic materials. Always start with a coarser grit and gradually move to finer grits for the desired smoothness. Remember to consider the existing finish on your workpiece. Stripping old paint or varnish requires a different approach than sanding bare wood. Always test your chosen sandpaper on a hidden area first to ensure compatibility and desired results. Sanding can be done by hand or with power tools, each requiring different sandpaper considerations. Hand sanding offers more control and is ideal for detail work and curved surfaces. Use sandpaper sheets or sanding blocks for even pressure and optimal results. Machine sanding is faster and more efficient for large flat surfaces. Random orbital sanders are versatile for various applications. When machine sanding, choose sandpaper specifically designed for your tool. Use lower grit sandpaper for aggressive material removal and higher grits for smoothing and finishing. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions for your specific sanding tool. Section 4. Sanding slip-ups. Common problems and how to fix them. Sanding issues are common, but understanding their causes can help you avoid or fix them. One problem is sandpaper clogging, which occurs when wood dust or other particles get trapped between the abrasive grains. To prevent clogging, use a dust extraction system and avoid excessive pressure. Another issue is uneven sanding, often caused by inconsistent pressure or using the wrong grit sequence. Maintain a consistent pressure and progress gradually through the grits to avoid unevenness. If you encounter deep scratches, they were likely caused by using too coarse of a grit. The solution is to sand the scratch with progressively finer grits until it's blended away. Remember, patience and attention to detail are key to successful sanding. Section 5. Project goals. Choosing sandpaper for the finish you want. The sandpaper you choose should align with your project goals. For a smooth, paint-ready surface, sand to at least 220 grit. If you're staining wood, stop at 150 or 180 grit to allow for better stain penetration. For a natural, unfinished look, sand to 120 or 150 grit. Always test your chosen finish on a scrap piece to ensure you achieve your desired look. When working with delicate surfaces or intricate details, use a light touch and finer grits to avoid damaging the material. Remember, the goal is to achieve a smooth, even surface that meets your project's specific requirements. Section 6. Sanding smarter tips and tricks for success. Here are some additional tips and tricks for successful sanding. Use a sanding block for even pressure and to avoid dips or rounded edges. Sand with the grain of the wood to prevent scratches. Clean the surface between each grit with a tack cloth or vacuum. Change your sandpaper frequently to maintain its effectiveness. Wear a dust mask and eye protection to protect your health. By following these guidelines, you can achieve professional-looking results on your sanding projects. Remember, the key is to choose the right sandpaper for the material, method, and desired outcome.